What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Slingshots and Shenanigans. Tonight, we're going to get into something very, very important. How to turn your small game into food for your family. I spend a great deal of time on this channel hunting, talking about hunting, and the strategies used therein. I spend a little bit of time talking about cooking and how to make that animal into food. But what's lacking here is the processing videos. So this video is going to explore how to turn a snowshoe hare into meat for the pot. I've got some new techniques that I've been using for the last couple of years that YouTube has shut me down on as far as being able to post on video. This one is quick, clean, and efficient. Let's see if YouTube lets it rock for a bit. Stay tuned. Here's a quick how to break down a bunny in a hurry tutorial. Rabbit. I like them hanging. This is just a regular snare. Knife. I'm going to make a cut across the back. Set the knife down. Just peel the fur off. That'll come down pretty easy. You get down underneath the arm here. There's a little hole. Tuck your finger through underneath the elbow. Peel them off. I like to break the knuckle off or cut the knuckle off so that we don't get any bones, so that I can feed it to my kids without worries of sharp things. I save the feet. These go to the fly fishermen who make dry flies. These make incredible wings. Do the other side, same deal. Pull down until little boots come off. Pull the fur down to that ankle joint and cut across the tendons. Cut across the tendons in the front. You're left with something like that and a little like pop twist action. You've got your unlucky rabbit foot. There we go. Now, that's as far down as I take it, because all I'm going to do now off the front is separate that shoulder meat. You're left with front quarter. That's going to go in my bag, or in this case, a bowl. I'm going to do the same on this side, show you how I make that cut. So you can see the shoulder blade here. I'm going to take the knife, I'm going to put it up about an inch above the shoulder blade so I can get all that extra meat off the rib. Come down, kind of hook out, and that'll give you all the meat on the shoulder, front quarter, done. Park my knife here, unhook my snare, take this by the fur so that I can keep my hands from getting all bloody and cold and gross. Let it pull tight, wipe some of the hair away there, and peel it down. That goes in the trapping bucket. Tail and crotch area, you gotta like twist and quick jerk. Take all that out, but it doesn't rupture the urethra or any of that. That technique takes a little practice. You might squeeze some piss out of them at some point, but you'll get it. Keep on practicing. Again, you pull their boots down a little bit so that you can get to those knuckles. The back legs are a little bit more tricky to do. Get down there, cut on either side. That one didn't pop right off like it's supposed to, but you get the idea. Lucky rabbit's foot. Same thing to this one. Get down to that knuckle there. Cut across it. Cut the Achilles. Quick twist and a pop. Lucky rabbit's foot. People who like tie flies that float, love them as gifts. Cut down. It's the only part that bleeds. There's a main artery that runs through the leg. Just know that it's coming when you cut the inside here. If I make this cut right here, there's going to be blood. So I keep my bucket down below me and catch all that blood that ends up on the trap line. Then just follow the hip bone down and around. Hindquarter. Indie ball. See if I can get this on camera for you. Down like so. Quick cut here. Bend it to separate the joint. Just follow that pelvis. There's your second hindquarter. And then your back strap, you go right along the spine, like so. Like so. Make an incision just above the shoulder. And if you do it right, probably don't even need a knife. You can just push it kind of off with your fingers. All the way down to the pelvis. See that? Just make a little incision here. Down, and the back strap essentially falls out. There's your back strap. Do the same on this side. Try and set this up so that maybe so you can see it. But I'm just pushing with my thumb right along the bottom of the ribs there. All right, and the back strap will just fall out, and then make a little cut here. Back strap. I'm not real worried about like tularemia, but if you want to, make a little cut here. Pop a kidney out. It's a nice fresh kidney, and it's nice and clean, consistent purple color. Nothing wrong with that one. So that rabbit is done. And then I take my snare off and drop it in the bait bucket. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a rabbit done quickly, cleanly, and with minimal hair. It's a long video. I can do this much, much faster if I'm not filming and explaining. I got 7 more to do tonight. This channel is and has been about teaching people how to feed themselves off of the land. It's one of the most important skills as a human being that we can have. Man, woman, child, I don't care who you are, whatever. You need to be able to walk into a situation and leave with food. It is what it is, right? Like, we exist in nature. Embrace your space in the food chain. An important part of that YouTube has not let me show is how to break down particular animals. I've got several videos that show you how to break down a grouse. Birds, they have no problem with. However, a bunny, snowshoe hare, deal breaker for them, apparently. So I tried very, very hard in this one to make it quick, clean, and effective with none of the juices, if you will. But I feel like it's important to try again because, like, as an ethical hunter, it is important for the purpose of ethics that you harvest as much meat as you can out of an animal. I've had several similar videos removed, but I want you to know, for you diehards who actually hunt with a slingshot, this one is for you. If you hunt with a 22 or 410, I don't care. If you just want to know how to break down a rabbit, cool. Here we are. Right? This is the technique that I happen to use. My family eats like 60 of them a year. As a slingshot hunter, keep your head up. Take pride in making rich, nourishing food from small game, using the tools you've crafted yourself with your very own hands. And if you're new to this and like you want to get into it, I highly recommend it. Like, it's a very, very empowering thing. This is the channel for you. You want to know how to hunt small game? I got dozens of videos on that. You want to know how to make a slingshot? I got dozens of videos on that. You want to know how to cook your small game? I got a couple of videos on that. Hopefully this fills the gap in how to break down a snowshoe hare. Thank you very much for tuning in. I love you all. Thank you for the support. I'll see you in the woods.